AITA for not staying with my wife after her C-section. My wife was admitted to hospital for an induction of our second child. She had a rough time during her first pregnancy, as it was during lockdown. I was not allowed to stay during this time, so she asked that I stay each night with her during this pregnancy. She gets quite anxious and wanted me there for support during the night, as she didn't feel comfortable asking the night staff. We came to the hospital 2 a.m. on Sunday morning, where she was put on a ward and started on hormones. The labor wasn't progressing very quickly, so she told me to go home around 9 a.m. as she'd need me when the baby came. I came back in the evening and she told me to go home and rest around midnight. I came up early Monday morning and spent the day with her and went home around 5 to spend time with our daughter staying with my parents. I got a call at 1 a.m. Tuesday from her. She thought she was in labor but didn't think the staff were taking her seriously. I rushed up to the ward. Baby was born 3 hours later via an emergency C-section. We were moved around a fair bit until we were settled in a ward around 4 p.m. on Tuesday. Both extremely tired, but we managed a few hours as they had a little sofa I could lay down on. I got up throughout the night to help with baby so she could rest. Wednesday we had a nap during the day, but I stayed all day. This is where the question arose. The baby was noted to have a health problem and so has been taken for further tests. I took the baby as my wife had trouble walking during the pregnancy due to pelvic pain. This has continued and so she is in a lot of pain quite often, combined with the surgery. They needed to move us to another ward to observe the baby, but this ward does not have a pull-out bed for partners. I have lower back pain, so I've carried a cushion around to alleviate it while she's been in hospital. It doesn't do much, but it means I can sit in the chairs for a bit rather than needing to lie down. I've told my wife that I couldn't stay, as I wouldn't be able to sit in the chair all night with no sleep. She expected me to stay the night and continue to help her out during the day. I feel really bad about it, but I wouldn't be able to sleep at all, and sitting in the chair would just further screw up my back. Then I'd be of no use the next day without sleep and with back pain. I set everything up for my wife to make it easier for her during the night. I spoke to the staff and told them how anxious she is and that she'd need extra help, and told my wife to ask for help when she needed it. I left at 12 a.m. and came back when the doors opened next morning. I've been taking over during the day and letting her rest when she wants to. My argument is that I can't physically stay awake all night and all day. Although I'd agreed to stay all night with her before admission, I thought at least I'd be able to lie down.